Did you know you have the power to transform your health and your life? After years of suffering with undiagnosed autoimmune symptoms, I found myself on an endless loop of expensive supplements, broken promises, and drive-through meals. I was a busy working mom struggling with chronic pain. I could no longer keep up with life until I decided to take my health into my own hands. I discovered the healing power of whole foods and incorporated a healthy lifestyle that is simple, affordable, and maintainable even when life gets busy. With easy, whole food meal prep, meal planning, and wellness strategies, I healed my autoimmune symptoms, regained my energy, and lost 30 pounds along the way. I discovered I had the power to change my life, and I know you have that power too. Whether you're looking to reduce inflammation, lose weight, or optimize your health, this is it. Get ready to discover the vibrant life you deserve with the Prepared for Wellness podcast. I'm Ashley Cavolo, and I can't wait to join you on this journey. Hey guys, happy Thursday. I hope you're having a great week. Things here have been rainy. It has been raining for about 8 days straight. I don't know what is happening. Today is overcast. Tomorrow is supposed to be overcast. And then finally this weekend, we're supposed to see some sun and it's supposed to get warm, but we don't have snow. So it's all good. We're in like the 50s. We're moving up into the 70s. We're getting there. So anyways, today's episode is going to be a little bit quicker. If you listened a few episodes back to the interview I did with Deborah Southgate, she talked about fasting. And fasting is something I haven't really gotten into on this podcast yet. We could really take a deep dive and go really deep with this topic, but I'm going to kind of keep it basic for you and just give you a run through. It can be a little confusing. There are a lot of different types of fasting. Some are extreme, some are simple. So we'll just get into that so we can kind of explain it and break it down for you. So intermittent fasting, also known as IF, is becoming increasingly popular for many reasons, including weight loss, reduced signs and symptoms of aging, and disease prevention. The approach is far different from any of the diets out there, and that is due to the simple fact that the focus is on eliminating food rather than the types of foods that you're eating. So there are many types of fasting, but they generally have a similar approach of limiting or eliminating food for a specific period of time. There can be some side effects that some people may experience, such as lethargy, headaches, constipation, and it can even interact with certain medications. So if fasting can work for you, it has been shown to provide a long list of health benefits, such as weight loss, reduced blood pressure, reduced inflammation, lower cholesterol, improves brain function, cancer prevention. It promotes autophagy, which is anti-aging, and stabilizes blood sugar, promotes heart health, protects from age-related diseases, and regulates our circadian rhythm. So how does intermittent fasting improve health? It seems unnatural in this day and age to restrict food when we are surrounded by it. We can't even go to get gas without seeing snacks and candy in our faces. But if we look back to the lifestyle that our ancestors lived, they were not eating throughout the day, all day long. Their lifestyle involved periods of time without food, like the concept of intermittent fasting. So today it is common to eat meals and snacks frequently throughout the day. This keeps our system in overdrive all day long, and we're digesting and managing glucose and hormone levels constantly. Our body simply wants to achieve homeostasis. It needs a break, but this is nearly impossible when we have that roller coaster of over-processing, and intermittent fasting can solve that issue for some people. So when we stop eating for a period of time, we allow our body to detox, digest, repair, and rest. Restricting food triggers a process called autophagy, or cellular turnover, and this is the process of shedding dead or damaged cells and creating additional healthy cells. So this process not only helps with anti-aging, but it helps eliminate viruses cancer cells, and bacteria. In return, we reduce inflammation, increase immunity, reduce premature aging, reduce brain inflammation, and convert nutrients into energy properly. All of this helps in the prevention of heart disease, high blood pressure, dementia, cancers, diabetes, and so much more. So, what are the types of intermittent fasting? Circadian fasting is based upon the pattern of the sun. This is one of the most maintainable types of fasting. People simply eat when they are awake when the sun rises and stop eating after dinner when the sun falls. So larger meals are typically eaten earlier in the day and they get smaller as the day progresses. So this means no after dinner snacks, which can be tough if that's something you're not used to. However, it is for the best, as studies have shown eating before bed and digesting during the night interferes with sleep and the autophagy process. Circadian fasting happens to be my preferred method of fasting. My family tends to eat dinner around 6 p.m. So this is when I stop eating. And I don't have a late night snack, but if I find myself craving something before bed or I feel a little bit hungry, I might make myself a warm glass of golden milk and I add a scoop of my favorite protein powder, which happens to be Earth Chimp. And that makes it filling and satisfying. And then the next morning, I typically wake up around 4:30, drink a big glass of water, and get right into my workout with my clean electrolyte, which is made by Nectar. And then I do my workout, I take a shower, pack lunches, and then around 7 a.m. is when I start to feel really hungry. So I'll make my smoothie. And then by around 9:30 in the morning, I'm hungry for something a little more substantial. So I might have something like coconut yogurt. I really like Coco June coconut yogurt. It is low sugar, really good flavor. And I'll add fruit for fiber and maybe a sprinkle of the Simply Elizabeth grain-free granola. So this is my typical eating habit, and it has worked very well for me over the past few years and has been super simple to maintain. I have never tried any of the other types of fasting before, but I just know for my body I need to listen to when I need food. And I just know when my blood sugar hits that point, I don't feel good. I get headaches. I feel a little shaky. So I know for me, this is the best way. So just listen to know your body and what it needs, and let that guide you to make your choice if you're going to try fasting. So the other types of fasting really vary. There's a 12-hour fast where you fast for 12 hours and then eat for the next 12 hours. There's a 16-8 method, fast for 16 hours, eat for 8 hours. The 14-10 method where you fast for 14 hours and you eat within a 10-hour window. Alternate day fasting where you alternate a fasting day with an eating day. And there's 5-2 fasting where you fast for 24 hours for 2 days a week, never consecutive days, and the rest of the days you eat a healthy diet. And another one I'm hearing a lot about more and more is the dirty fasting. This is when you are fasting within a specific window and you're allowing limited foods during that window. So, as you can see, there are so many options. I know many people who swear by some of these fasting methods, and it really is a matter of what works for you and how you feel. Like I said, I know my body needs the stability of healthy food throughout the day, otherwise, I feel cranky and tired. This is why the circadian method is my preferred method and why it is one of the most maintainable ways to fast out there. You may not have any interest in fasting, and that's okay. It isn't for everybody. But if you want to get your toes wet, I highly recommend the circadian method. It's simple, and you will really feel a difference when you wake up in the morning. And if you are interested in the clean protein powder and electrolyte I mentioned earlier in the show, I will put links in the show notes. You can get them both on Amazon. They're available on Prime. I love them both. They're staples in my diet. So I hope you found this episode helpful, and thank you for listening. I'll catch you next week. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope this episode helped you in your health journey, and just maybe you learned something new. If you loved this episode, please leave a review. When you do, you are helping this podcast reach others around the world. Visit my website, preparedforwellness.com, to view my coaching offers, free recipes, and so much more. Don't forget to grab your free gift while you're there. Follow me on Instagram at Prepared for Wellness and join my VIP Facebook group, Prepared for Wellness Community. Don't miss out on the fun and special announcements.